So welcome. I just want to give a couple of remarks before I turn the microphone over to Leo, who is going to lead you through the demonstration. Let me go back 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 years ago. Some of you are still in the room and said, hey Joan, we want to do something different. We want a resident communicator tool. And we sat down together and we went through several outside organizations. We had some PowerPoint demonstrations. We had a couple of companies that showed us and demonstrated to us the things that they had. And we kept looking and nothing was just right. And then we came over the last year or so, going back to Touchtown, who we looked at maybe 3 years ago, and at the time, Touchtown wasn't right either. We felt they weren't going to offer what you wanted them to offer. We looked at a couple of other ones, and about a year or so ago, we looked at Touchtown again. They reached back out to us and said, hey, we have some new things that we think you and your residents will enjoy. So the technology team looked at it very closely and said, hey, we think we want to go with this. So can we make it happen? And I want to thank John Woodward, who is here, who's our CEO, who said, yeah, I really want to support you and your residents, Joan, so let's do what we can, let's make this happen. So thank you for helping us to make that happen. So we are calling it, we're not calling it Touchtown, which is the name of the company. So our your TV station, Channel 1390, is via a Touchtown program. It's also the program that we use internally that our calendars are created from. So we already use Touchtown for many things here at Carlsbad. This is one of the other options that Touchtown has recently started to offer, and it's the use of the apps. So I will tell you we're the first ones, at least within Front Porch, and there aren't all that many communities across the country that are doing or using this program. And we hope that this works for you, that we can continue to look at all the other options as they add things and as we get more creative to use it even more than what you're going to see today. So at Touchtown, CBTS Concierge is what we have named it. It tells about activities, it tells us about dining. There's resident opportunity for resident profiles. Your name is already in there. It's going to be up to you. Leo will talk more about that and how you add the information in there about yourself as much or as little as you want to. You can post a photo. The monthly calendar is there. There's a weekly sheet that will be there. There's descriptions about resident-driven activities, things that we don't really have anything to do with, like bingo and bunco, and some of the things that residents run without any help from us. Those are listed there as well with the description. It's easy. The test case with Joan Johnson, I think I've shared this with some of you. You know, I go back to days when I worked at the state, we would take things home to our 5th grade children and say, if you can fill out this application, then it's probably good for our providers. So they said, Joan, if you can do this, then probably all of our residents can do it. And you'll be grateful that I was able to pass the test. I could fill out the form and send it, and it worked. So I'm telling you, it's pretty simple. Again, I'm not that computer savvy, and Joan could do it, so I'll have the confidence that every one of you can do it as well. It runs on your phone. It can run on a tablet. It can run on your computer. And in addition, as of Tuesday, we have installed 2 kiosks. I think some of you came and looked at it already or walked past it and said, what are those? There's one right back here in the lobby area. It's facing the TV, the Touchtown TV station there. The other one is in the grand building, right in the lobby as you walk in. If you're walking into the building, it's on your left side, not far from the elevator. So there are 2 very convenient locations. So this is just the beginning. What we're going to introduce today is just what we're going to do right now. There's lots of opportunities within the Touchtown programs to grow this and to do many, many more things. So before I turn the microphone over to Leo, I just want to say thank you to a lot of people that helped make this happen. I want to say thank you to RC if you're in the back of the room, raise your hand. RC was a project manager. She's from Front Porch IT department, and she's been integral in working with Leo and with Chris Craig Jones, who's been the person who's been the liaison, if you will, between myself and IT and working with the technology committee, particularly Leo Nicora, who's chaired this particular program. I'd also like to welcome John Woodward, who is here. I think most of you know John. Give him a wave, John, so everybody knows who you are, where you're at. Roberta Jacobson is also here today. She's the president of Front Porch Community Services. And I introduced Arcee. She has a new assistant who is just learning this, and she's also at the back of the room. Give us a wave, Silva. Ruslan is also here from IT. He's also been supporting kind of from the back end. We haven't really spoken with him, but he's been on every email. I know he and Arcee speak daily, and I know that part of the integration to make it happen has also been from his support. So Chris Craig Jones has been very integral in helping make this happen. He is the, Leo calls him the czar of the forms. And will continue to be the czar because we've asked him to do that. So he's created the forms. Leo helped create the forms. They've tested it, and tested it. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to Leo now and let him guide you through the rest of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Joan. So we're going to look at CPS Concierge now. This is a new way for you to keep in touch with CPS. And CPS Concierge, you'll never miss anything again. So I want to explore CBTS together with you. We'll take a look at this and see what we can do. We could be doing this on our smartphones. We could be doing this on our tablet. We're going to be doing it on my computer. You could do it on your computer, or we could do it on a kiosk. Okay? Just get rid of the, I'm using it on my browser, but this is the login screen. And you all were given a username and password sheet when you came in. And it contains your username and password. That's your secret username and password. Keep it secret. Don't tell anybody else. Okay. So I'm going to log in here. And I'm going to use my username and password. Okay, here we are. This is the home screen. Wow, there's some sort of special announcement coming over the line. Look at that. Yes, oh, I better catch that time. Okay, yeah, 1:30. I wonder if there are any other special announcements. Well, I usually get special announcements over channel 1390. You suppose this box of your label 1390 might have something to do with that? Let's find out. Wow, there's the slideshow. Oh yeah, it's taken a long time. I hate to stand there watching this slide. Look at this, there's an arrow here. Oh, now I can go at my own speed. This is great. Okay. I wonder if there's some other things. Oh, down here, look at this film strip. Oh man. So here are all the slides. I can pick out the ones that I want. Like, what's this one? Oh yeah, that's where we are today. Oh, here's one I always forget the password. Now I can just go to it immediately. Man, I really like this. This is much better than having to stand at the screen. I love it. Okay. Well, what's this one over here? It looks kind of like a calendar. Life enrichment. Oh, that's what Ozzy's always talking about. This must be Ozzy's calendar. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at this. Here's what's going on today, Thursday. Look at all this nice stuff. Hot brew and news, women's billiards. It's all here for me to see and do. Gee, I get tired just looking at it. Duplicate bridge. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm here. I'm going to miss this. Oh, my goodness. I wonder when's the next time I can play bridge. Hey, here is a magnifying glass. I usually need to search. Let's see if I'll search on bridge. Okay, here it is today. The next time is this Saturday. There's this refresher bridge thing. Oh, there's more bridges. Let's look at refresher. Oh, this class welcomes beginners. That's for me. I'm going to show up this Saturday at 10 a.m. in the resource room. All right. So this is much better than my calendar that's pinned on the back of my bedroom closet. I mean, I can search on it. It's up to date. If anything changes, I don't have to wait till next minute when they print up the calendar. Oh, I love this. All right. I'll bet this is menus. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at this. So breakfast, lunch, Dinner, breakfast and lunch are gone. Let's see what's for dinner tonight. Oh, flank steak. I love it. I don't want baby carrot. I can have flank steak. That's great. What are these meal things? Meal in the main dining room. Just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Meal. What is that? Oh, these are the specials. Okay. So here are the Thursday specials. And this must be the bistro menu. Yeah, look at that. Thursday at the bistro. This is what I can have at the bistro. They're all here. Hey, I really like duck. I wonder when's the next time I can have duck.
Where did you put that in?
I put that in right here where it's got the magnifying glass. This is called the search box. Okay, duck. Okay. Well, Friday, April the 26th, they're having duck confit. It's sort of duck. Okay. Lunch on the 28th. Let's see what we got here. Oh, duck breast with cherry demi sauce. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna have lunch there, and I'm gonna have dinner there, and have duck again. Oh, I like this. I can look at all the menus, search for my favorite stuff. That's great. You know, maybe I should invite somebody to dinner. I kind of been wanting to have dinner with Jack. So I forget his email address. Well, maybe it's in here, the resident directory. Oh, look, here's everybody. Jackie, Ed, Loretta, Stan. I don't want to scroll all the way down to find Jack, so I'll just go up here and type in Jack. And let's see, is he in here? Yeah, here he is. There. So this is the resident directory. It's got everybody in it. Here's Jack. I can see he took a selfie for his portrait. Doesn't look kind of handsome. And if I look down here, oh, there's his email address. Yeah. Ooh, before I send him an email, I always forget his wife's name. Oh, Valerie. Yeah. And if I didn't see it there it is right down here. Okay, now I'm ready to go. So I'm going to send him an email. Just click, and you want to email. Dinner, question mark. You, me, Ben, Valerie. That's not right. Oh, yes, I see it over here. There we go. And I could just press the send key, and I would email Jack for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, good. Okay. And, you know, I think I'd like to invite somebody else, one of my neighbors on my hallway. Well, I'm in N214. So all my neighbors have apartment numbers that start with N and then a dash and a 2. So let me find all of my neighbors here. So N2. So here they all are. These are all my neighbors on my hall. The Bushes, the Hartsfields, these, there's Bevan. Leo, that's good. And Glenn is on my hallway. I think maybe I should invite Al to dinner. Oh yeah, let's look up his email address. It's not here. He doesn't have a picture. He hasn't done anything to his profile. So this is the profile that everybody gets by default. Okay, it's just the basic information that people need. But you should add more information to your profile so that you can find out your email address and other things. For instance, I'll show you mine. Well, how do you update your profile? Well, look, here's me, here. That's because this is my account. And when you're in your account, you'll either have your picture or you'll have one of these silhouettes there. So if I click on this, it says, oh, my profile. So here I am. And now I can add things to my profile. You see, I've added my email address. I've added another telephone number besides my Carlsbad by the Sea number. I've added my number in Alaska. I go to Alaska or something. Right now, this is my preferred number. on May 23rd, we're leaving for Alaska for the summer, I'll come down and click this. And that'll be number 30.
So how did you put your picture in?
Okay, how did I put my picture in there? I came to here, and I clicked on this, on the camera, and you think that it might take my picture, but it doesn't. It actually just goes to my file folders, and I can look up a picture that I've already taken. So if you want to change your profile, you need to take your profile, put it on your computer or your cell phone or whatever it is you're using, and then if you click here, you can go off and find it in one of your folders. So that's how you change your picture. So building and move-in date, these are things that are filled in. So I went to all the trouble to fill in my biography, when I was born, where I grew up, where I lived, my family, my education, my hobbies, my career, the organizations I belong to, and the fact that I spend my summers in Blank Creek. So you can fill in as much or as little of this as you want. I want to save the changes I made? No. Or discard the changes? Yes. Okay. Thinking about being away for the summer in Alaska, I need to fill out a resident away form. Suppose it's in here? Let's look. Wow, look at all these forms over here. Chaplain visit, you can see that Chris was on the committee. Chaplain visit, dinner takeout. Ooh, I've been waiting for that one for so long. Dinner takeout, look at this. Delivery, pickup, oh yeah, that's great. Now, the dinner, then you takeout orders are going to go live tomorrow. So don't try to order dinner tonight here. But tomorrow, yes, not tonight. Too late for lunch. There's the lunch takeout order. Maintenance request, look at that though. Password change. So you've been given a password. I would suggest that all of you change your password to something that means something to you and is really secret to you. And you can fill out this form or you can call Andrew, whichever one you like. This form just asks Andrew to call you because we want to verify that it's really you asking for this change. Well, there's a prayer request for Chris. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? Raffle entry? What is this? Only one raffle per person. A total of 5 winners will be selected at random on May 5th. Wow, they'll be notified. What are the prizes? A bistro meal coupon or a bottle of wine? So when you get up and running on this, I suggest the first thing you do is to go here to the raffle, fill in your name. Notice that autocomplete works here as well. I didn't have to type my name. Okay, my phone number is 2434. Dinner item. One of the items on the dinner menu in the main dining room tonight. Yeah, we were just there. Yeah, we remember the flank steak.
Must be a number, it says.
Must be a number.
Must be, yeah.
That's where. Okay. Number 4. Okay. Would you like a copy of this form emailed to you? So most of the forms work this way. If you want to submit a form and have a copy for yourself, you can. Just put in your email address. The autocomplete feature, put my email already in there. You didn't even have to type it. Okay? And I'm going to submit mine. Maybe I'll be winning because I'm first in line. Okay. Okay. Here's the resident away notice. Oh yeah, I remember this. I've got to put my name and apartment, when I'm leaving and when I'm returning. Oh yeah, yeah. It would be nice to do the autocomplete because then it'll come down here and when I say that I want forwarding address, it'll automatically fill that out for me. That's nice. And of course I can add my copy for this one. So I've actually filled this out already. Beverly filled it out. So I can actually do this right now. So these are the forms. They're online, and you can submit your form now from your phone, or your tablet, or your computer, or from the kiosk. Okay, but what we've just seen is just the beginning. It's the first 5 applications, which we thought were the ones that were most useful, most familiar, most requested. But someday there'll be a lot more. For instance, Joan talked about what we're calling clubs. These are the activities that are not run by us, they are run by us. So you'll see a description of that there. There'll be a place to share photos, there'll be photos and videos, your handbook. We'd like to do something about what's in Carlsbad. So if you're interested in going out to a restaurant, you can come here and you can see the restaurants that the residents are recommending and like to go to. There's also going to be a messaging technique. So if you'd like to send a message to another resident and you can't reach them on phone and don't have an email, you can use this. It's another means of communicating with other residents. So, big things are coming. We're only starting, just the beginning. Now, how do you install this on your smartphone? Well, you go to wherever you get apps for your smartphone. If you have an Apple smartphone, you go to the Apple Store. And it'll look something like this. If you search for CBTS Concierge, up will pop the Concierge right there. This is the App Store. And right here it will say Get. This, it says Open because I've already gotten it. But you just click Get, and it'll take you through the installation procedure. So on an Apple phone, you go to the Apple Store. On an Android phone or an Android tablet, you go to the Google Play. If you search for CBTS, up will pop CBTS Concierge. You can click on that and install it on your device. If you want to use your browser, like I'm using here, all you need to do is browse to cbtsconcierge.com. There it is, and this will pop up. Well, actually, the login screen will pop up. If you know about bookmarks and would like to have a bookmark, I'm using Chrome, so the bookmark facility is here, this little star. If I click on this star, it'll create a bookmark and put it on my bookmark bar right there. So in the future, I don't have to even type CBTS Concierge, I can just click right there. So you can browse to cbtsconcierge.com and you'll get there. Good. Okay, we'll get there in a minute. So I want to go over your username and password sheets because it has up here for phones and tablets the name of the app that you're searching for. So you go to the correct store for whatever phone or tablet you have and you find this app, CBTS Concierge. For notebooks and desktop computers, you're going to go to the website www.cbtsconcierge.com. When you get there, you're going to use your user account name. So there's mine. User account password. This is the redacted version. The Attorney General let me show my name here, my password. And a little hint here that you can change your password by asking Andre. The Technology Committee has been using this beta test for a couple of months now, and they are volunteering to help anybody that needs help. So anytime you want, you can call up any of these people here. Here's their name, their extension number, their room number, and here are some of the platforms that they are expert on. So if you have an Android, Don Hardy can help you with that. If you have an Apple or Windows machine, Jack can do that. That's your username and password sheet. It's got the information as to what to get and how to install it. It's got your name and password, how to get help. The Technology Committee has on these beautiful badges so you know who we are. We're going to wear these for the next week or two, so you can just see us in the hallway and say, hey, wait a minute, I got a question for you. So look for these badges. You can go up to any kiosk. Here's the kiosk in the grand lobby. There's the kiosk here in the main lobby. You go up to any kiosk, you can put your username and password in, and do all the things that we just saw. Now, the kiosk is a public facility. So when you're done on the kiosk, you should log out. You don't want to walk away and leave your account open on a public screen. Okay? So if you use the kiosk, make sure you log out. And the last secret place you can go to use this facility is in the Carlsbad by the Sea website, carlsbadbythesea.org. You scroll to the bottom of the screen, you'll find a resident login button. When did I get there? I haven't gotten there yet.
Could you out the lights so we can see the screen better?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I should have asked for that at the beginning. Could somebody cut the lights, please? Great, thank you. All right, so here I am at carlsbadbythesea.org. This is the home page. At the bottom of the home page, you'll find that button. Now, the home page is pretty big, so you have to be pretty patient. Just bear with me. We'll get there. It's okay. Don't give up hope. There it is. Okay, resident login. If I click on it, there I am. Now, I didn't have to log in because I was already logged in. Right? I was giving this demo. But normally you would have to log in. So how do you log out? Well, that's something on your account. So I'll click here, and I see I can change my profile. I can also log out. Here I am. Okay. So CBTS Concierge, new way to stay in touch with CBTS. You'll never miss anything ever again. So what we'd like to do now is for you all to install the app on the devices that you brought. The tech committee will help you do that. You can have some little treats and some snacks in the back. If you didn't bring any devices, you can go out and use one of the kiosks. Okay. Have fun.
Clear. Presentation, very, very well done. Very thorough. Secondly, it's my understanding that only 5 of those icons are available now.
That is correct.
And how soon do you expect the rest of them to be available?
I don't know. Yes, so we only have 5 today.
Okay.
But I'm hoping in the coming months we'll be adding a
more.
few at a time.
Okay. And anything from the college? Did you want to put one on there?
Good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Items for sale. You
Yeah,
online shopping.
yeah, right.
Online shopping.
Okay, I'd like to say one more thing. I hope everybody puts your picture on. It's so difficult for us that have been here. I've only been here 5 years. But we really like to meet the new members and learn about them. And everybody puts their picture on. And the new members, the new residents, I should say, they want to learn about the people who are here. And it's so wonderful. I mean, that book that's in the library is terrific. But my gosh, you have to sit there and thumb through it and so forth and so on. So I really would encourage everybody to take a selfie or look at one of your pictures and put one on.
Like Jackie did.
And I just want you all to know that I'm in Monte Carlo in that picture.
Even better.
If you're on your browser, yes, the question is, can you use your password manager? If you're in the browser, I know for a fact you can do that. I don't know about whether if you use the app. I don't know the answer to that.
Well, in my password manager, you put down the,
Yes.
like the csconcierge.com, and then you put your username and password.
Yes, so
And
that's
then all
why.
you have to do is click it.
Yes, that's why it works in your browser. Not sure about the app.
I have a question. Where do the forks go? I put in a to-go form. Where's it going to go? How do I know it's not going to get lost in somebody's inbox somewhere?
Because it goes directly to a printer in the kitchen. Yes.
Leo,
Yes.
we talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
I don't have Android on that. You checked me for Android. I have iPhone and Windows. And also, if you load it from Windows, your picture, you can reach back in any of your files and pull one out. I don't think you can do that with the iPhone.
Yes.
You can reach into
Your,
external hard drive.
I don't know about your external hard drive. Get any picture on your
Yeah,
phone.
you're limited to what's on your phone.
I believe that's correct.
But if you want to put it in, get it from some other source, you can do it through Windows. Look at mine, you'll see that. That's what I did.
Okay, I'd like people to try installing the app on their device. I'd like you to try using it right there in your seat. Give a call to the tech committee for help. Enjoy a few treats and snacks. Thank you very much. Have fun.